What's up, guys? Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time you're coming across this channel, my name is SOPHY KERE. I am an au pair here in Germany. I come from Kenya. I have always introducing myself to this extent because I would like people to know where and what exactly am I doing. So I have a friend and a new subscriber who suggested that I should do a video on my interview at the German embassy. So guys, today's video it's all about German embassy interview on au pairs. Yeah, this will be on au pair. So stay tuned and you're welcome. So first of all, you need your A1 German language, whereby you will be interviewed in German. Yes, it's not so hard, but at least you need basic German language. So, of course, they are going to ask you first and foremost, wie heißt du? You know, how, like, what's your name in German? Then you also answer it, okay. Sometimes it depends. These questions are sometimes it depends with the person on the time and everything, you know. They don't ask like all of the questions they ask from people. They don't ask the same questions from another person, you know. The questions keeps on fluctuating in a different way. The same questions, yes, but in a different way. So you just have to be said and be ready. So wie heißt du? What's your name? Basically, you will tell them who you are, and wie alt bist du? Yeah, what's how old are you? You know, just kind of such kind of questions. And of course, again, they will ask you this question that says, how old is your host kids? So you really need to read your contract very well, and also you really need to master sometimes, of course, you master a host kids age and their names, and even their hosts themselves. They will ask you what's the name of your host and the age, you know. Of course, you really need to know that also. It's very important. Again, these are the just questions that I am personally um I personally received them, and they asked me. I personally, another question was like, which means did you use to come here at the embassy? Sorry, which means, like, which transport did you come with? Is it Uber? Is it bus? I don't know why they ask. Sometimes they have to ask very intense questions. They ask questions to do personal questions. Yeah, that is what I mean. They ask a lot of personal questions, so you really need to be like just open and also honest to yourself, so that they can get to understand you very well. So which means did you used to come to the embassy? That one also you have to answer it correctly. Very important question that they will like, and they like asking, how long are you going to stay in Germany? These people, they will never want you to stay in Germany for longer than 1 year, which is like an au pair visa allows. So for sure they will ask you, how long are you going to stay in Germany? If you start talking about, oh blah, I have opportunities, I don't know what, my goodness, you will not be given a visa. You have to say, I'm going to stay in Germany for only 1 year, because au pair visa it's only for 1 year. So yeah, so that they can able to grant you. Of course, you can have other opportunities later, but when you are getting interview, you really need to say it's only for 1 year, because that is au pair. Another thing, they will ask you, do you have any relative in Germany? So if you have any relative, better you say you do not have, because of course they will think you are coming to their relatives. It's only that you're finding a way to come to Germany. So finding au pair visa, you really need to be very careful, because it's something that is very crucial and something that is very important. They need your personal information so that they can look up to, are you the person who is just finding this opportunity to get into their country or something? So you really need to be very vigilant when you're answering your questions. So if they ask you, even if you have any relative in Germany, just say you do not have any relative. Of course, sometimes even they ask, do you have a boyfriend in Germany or do you have a boyfriend? Sometimes I don't know, but yeah, of course, you need to just say you do not have any because they do not allow that. Again, sometimes it depends with what you've done in life, like a course or something. So for me, I did something to do with hospitality. I had of course I had a certificate in that, and also I had a letter from the hotel I was working before. So I had a hotel letter from my manager that says that I will have to come back after my au pair. These people just want to know that you are going, and there is something that you are coming back for. You are not going forever. So you really need you also to understand the thing or the course, or the whatever you've done in life, like in a course, like if it's a hospitality, they will ask you how is hospitality related to au pair. So you really need to be vigilant when you're answering this also, because hospitality deals with a lot of people, and au pair, it's also a cultural exchange whereby you are coming to this country whereby you're going to have a culture exchange, and also it will enable you to have an understanding on how different cultures are taken, like I don't know, are like are approved or are taken, I don't know. This question always to everyone, they ask you, what will you do if they deny you a visa? Of course you'll tell them, I will have to continue with my work if you're working, or you have to go back and continue learning the German language. Of course, be very careful when we're answering these questions, because they always rotate around to see if you stick to your plans, because German language or a German culture, it's always an interest to you. So you'll have to go back and continue learning this language, because even without au pair, you still need this language in your life. So, and also you insist to them that that's when au pair comes in, because it's a cultural exchange whereby you're going to that country to learn a new culture. So yeah, you will still continue learning their language and maybe go back to your work, or maybe do something you would wish to do, or maybe just continue with your education where you left. So yeah. So I think, guys, those are just a few questions of what they ask people, and also those are the questions that I was asked. If there's any other things, just if there is any other person who knows about all this, can just write down below, and also be able to help other people. And guys, of course, you need also to pay for interview money. It is 10,000. I don't know if now it's changed, but when I was there, I had to pay my 10,000 interview money. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was just it, and I think it's just short and clear to point. Thank you so much for clicking once again. Thank you so much for always coming back and supporting me. Consider subscribing as we wait for more videos to come up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and choose.